Right, so we have this little baby. It's a docking station from WAVLINK. And yes, I sent it to me. Check out a link in the video's description below. So this is the USB-C dual display MST docking station, model number WL-UMD325. And apparently it has power delivery 85 watts, so you can charge up your device, whatever your device is. It has data transfers of 5 Gbps and HDMI 2.0 for dual displays, and it's plug and play. Let's see what you get for your money and see if she actually works. And welcome back to the channel. If you're new to my channel, why don't consider subscribing, clicking on the bell for notifications, and if you found this video informative or helpful or even entertaining, give it a thumbs up. Thanks very much for watching. Good night, God bless. Right, so I have from WAVLINK a USB-C dual display MST docking station, and I'll give you a bit of specifications in a second once we do the unboxing. And yes, it was sent to me. I didn't actually buy it, it's just sent. So they asked me if I like to do a review, and I said yeah, I like docking stations. They're fairly easy to work out most of the time, providing you've got the right connections, and we'll get into that as well. So quick start guide. Apparently you don't need any software, you just need the right hardware. If I can get her out. Right, and that is it. That is everything. Like I said, instructions and a docking station with some different connection. Now this does dual display depending on your hardware, of course. So let me give you a bit of information about this. Right, specifications. So this is the model WL-UMD325. Host connection, USB Type-C. Now you must make sure your USB Type-C can do display output. If it can't, this will not work. And this is why I'm giving you the specifications, so you know exactly what you need for this to work. It has 25 centimeter attached cable. There you go, 25 centimeters apparently. And it does video outputs of 2 times HDMI 2.0. Maximum display supports dual 4K at 60 Hz. Yes, up to 60 Hz. But you need Windows with DP 1.4 plus DSC support, and it will work with Windows with DisplayPort of 1.4 plus DSC support. In other words, you will need an adapter. If you have DisplayPort only, you will need an adapter to go from HDMI to DisplayPort, depending on your hardware. Like I said earlier. Laptop charging, yes, this will do a laptop charging up to 85 watts pass through. Charging power input is USB Type-C PD, power delivery, input up to 100 watts. So we have USB port 1 plus USB-A at 5 Gbps, which is that one there. And we have 2 of them. So you have USB-A and 2 USB-Cs. Them 2 there. Up to 5 Gbps. 2 times USB-C. It also has a 5 Gbps Ethernet Gigabyte RJ45, which is on the end there. See that? It does 10, 100 and 1000 megabits per second. It also has a card reader. It has SD and micro SD. Let me see if I can show. Oh, there they are, both there. So it can read your memory cards. And it does UHS-1 up to 104 megabits. Also, yes, there is an also it has audio 3.5mm jack connection, which is, don't know if you can see that, there, that little baby in there, yeah, 3.5mm. TRS headset, jack plug and play. Yes, there is no drivers required, but operating system, it will work best with 7, 8, 10 or 11 for Windows, and Mac OS is 10.8 minimum. Okay, construction, well, it is aluminium housing, and that is it. Now all you need to do, like I said, is make sure that your hardware is compatible for this to work. mine is, and we are going to be testing it on that rig right there, because it has USB Type-C connection that displays video out. Let's plug her in and see if we can actually get her working straight away. We should be able to. We will see in this video right now. Right, as you can see, I have it actually running. Let's just pause it. Now, I did have one issue, and I'm not sure why, but for some reason it would not work on this monitor. That's a Predator monitor, and so is that one. That's a newer version of that, and this is an MSI monitor. And yeah, it works fine on these two, but for some reason it just would not work on that monitor. So I had to use this monitor. But as you can see, it's working fine. Let's just pause that. Let's go somewhere else. See? Perfect. Easy to do, providing you got the right equipment. Sorry about all the cabling, but I just wanted to show you how it works and how responsive it actually is. As you can see, it's very responsive. That's YouTube, if you need YouTube videos. There, one of mine. Turn it. If you have it that way, it will turn. Voila! Perfect. Right, so we have, my phone is plugged in at the moment. I've just done a speed test, but I'm going to do it again in a second. Let's go back a bit. So we have Wi-Fi is turned off because I want to use their internet all through this. I'm going to show you in a second. So Wi-Fi is turned off. I'm going to quickly do a speed test. Hopefully you can see everything. Let's see if I can get this thing to work. Get rid of that. Remove ads. No, we don't want to remove ads. Do we need to go back? Oh, there you go. Try it now. Now, it's not going to be the fastest in the world, but it should be pretty fast. So we're getting what, 91 megabits per second download, and hopefully we should get the same upload. Yes, there you go. That's pretty good. That's through my phone, going through my phone, through the WAVLINK docking station. This little baby here. And yeah, so we have internet, we have green light for that, and it's showing an orange light, which is correct because it only goes up to 1000. If it was green, it'd be like 10 GB, but it's only 1000, so that's correct. We have HDMI, one monitor. I'm only using one monitor. It makes it so much easier to use just one monitor. So I'm going to get rid of that. Let's go back a bit. Look, showing it's still running okay, no issues. Yeah, get rid of that. Right, now let's plug in this SD memory card. Oops, get out of that. Now, I did have a few problems. Sometimes it doesn't always show up and you have to unplug it and plug it back in, but let's see if she works straight away. So I plugged it in, and nothing. See what I mean? So sometimes you just got to unplug it, like so, plug it back in, give it a second or two, and voila, and it should come up there. There it is, recognised, so it's that one now. Now, I don't have a lot on here. I did put a video on, like this one here, just to show you. Blah blah blah, I can't remember which one I use now. Let's try that one. And voila, we have a video. As you can see, it's running. Let's see if I can turn this. Can I turn it? Can't remember. I don't think I can. Come out of that one. I'll close that. Get rid of that. Let's do another one. I did put two on here. This one here. I'll try it on photos. See what happens. And it's working on that. Okay, get out. Go away. Too many pop-ups. It's a little bit laggy. Go back. I was doing a test on some earbuds at the time. I thought, oh, that'd be alright for this. Right, close that. Let's stop that. Get rid of that. Oh, is it this one again? Will that turn? It turns now. Ah, see, that's running nice and smooth. Yeah. Stop that. So yeah, seems to be working fine. Now let's test USB. So I have USB here. and I'll put some stuff on it, and I'm just going to use the USB. I think that's 3.1, so it's 5 GB. I'm not going to transfer anything over, but I'm going to plug it in. It should light up. Oh, it's come up straight away, look at that. 4 gig. And what do we have? Do we have anything on it? Oh, we have some music on here. Let's try one. Again, YouTube, do some music. Will it make audio? Is it going to play? It is playing, but I can't hear nothing. Don't know why. It should work. So it might want to be playing music through that. So it might need a jack connection. Let's see if I've got one. I'm going to plug my headphones into this and see if we can get some music coming out. Let me just play it. Hear that? Yes. And that is coming through there. So that works perfectly. Let me put my mic back on. Voila, that is that. And obviously you can use the USB Type-C connection to do the same sort of thing if you needed to. We have internet through cable, which I thought was very clever. We even have power delivery if you need to transfer power, but you need to plug it into something that's going to give it power so you can get power out of it. I think I gave it a good test. Let me know in the comments whether you agree with me or not. And yes, I have it working fine on this monitor and the MSI, as you see, so you could use the MSI and the Predator. And I have been trying to get it to work on the other Predator, but it just won't have it. Now, I don't know if it's got anything to do with the HDMI connection that's in the monitor itself. It could be because it's the latest version of HDMI, I don't know. Or whether it's something like HDR or something like that causing it. If you know, let me know in the comments, but I think I gave it a good test. It's running alright on this monitor, whether you got one monitor plugged in or two. It does take a little bit of time for it to sort of display, so when you first plug it in, don't expect it to go bing, work straight away. Give it half a minute or even a minute and it should work fine, providing, like I keep telling you, providing you have a USB Type-C connection that can display video out. It will not work if it can only do transfers of information from A to B. Yeah, and we did try out the actual card reader itself, although I didn't try the micro SD, but it should just work just the same. And also I didn't try out charging anything up. Again, it should work, you know, just fine. I did try out the USB as well, and yeah, that worked just fine. And I never tried out the actual USB Type-C connection for delivering data neither, because I haven't got any USB Type-C connections that I can connect it to transfer data unless I plug it into my PC and transfer it from my phone to the PC and vice versa. But then I thought about it, it might not run at the proper speed because it really depends on how fast this can transfer data to. It's quite an old phone now. I've had it for about 4 or 5 years, this phone. Like I say, it does work and it does display video out through USB Type-C connection, as you can see. And don't forget, this has been designed for phones, also for laptops. Not really designed for PCs, but it should work depending on your PC's USB Type-C. I know I keep telling you this, but I just know someone's going to say, it's not working, and then find out later on that they haven't got USB Type-C connection that does video out. Oh, and we did test the actual network connection as well. Oh, and the headphones as well, didn't we? Yes, something not to forget. And I didn't realise why I wasn't getting no sound coming up, and then I realised, oh yeah, because it's probably coming through the actual jack connection. Put my headphones on, and voila, she works. So with that, as always, link in the video description so you can go and check it out. They might be affiliated links, but it doesn't cost you any more money whether you use my links or you go straight to their website or even to Amazon, wherever you're going to buy it, if you're going to buy one. But if you do use my links, I do get a tiny kickback, and I mean tiny, probably about a 2% kickback on each item that you buy, whatever the item is, approximately. Might even be smaller than that. So don't expect me to ever be rich. So with that, if you like this video and know what to do, give me a thumbs up, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications, and have a nice day. Thanks very much for watching.